Harrington with an ace.
And we have a shining star at sunset. Rory continues his run to greatness.
The return to glory.
Hello and welcome to the 124th South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship, hosted by Lahinch Golf Club and presented by the Pierce Motor Group. It is a blustery, windy day, as I'm sure you guys can probably hear and see down in Lahinch in Clare. It's All Ireland Day, but it's also All Wales Day.
Yeah, All Wales Day. We've got two Welsh players in the final. Probably wouldn't, if you were a betting man, you wouldn't have probably put it on that we would have had these two lads in the final today. But so two Welsh stars, young lads coming through. One of them's going to be crowning South of Ireland champion, and probably you could argue just put their name out there.
Yeah, so we have Sammy Bowen against Sean David. Both of them, as I was saying, from Wales, from just over the ocean or over the sea. Both pretty young guys as well, but both in college. Do you want to explain a little bit about who these guys are? I can imagine, obviously, with our audience being primarily Irish, a little bit of an introduction to both these players probably.
Yeah, so Tommy Bowen is home club Welshpool in Wales. So these two lads have both been kind of playing around the amateur stuff in Europe. Actually, it's quite interesting. But Tommy he came 33rd in Finland, the Finland Amateur Championship. Did pretty well, came 33rd in the Amateur Championship, the British Amateur Championship, which Stewie Brehan won. And then he was also over in Spain, came 17th over in the Spanish Amateur, and then 20th in the Portugal Amateur. Okay. So these guys are kind of going around Europe. They're playing all these tournaments, getting a lot of experience under their belt. So it's interesting. They won't have played a big game like this before. They wouldn't have been in a final of something. They've been in top 20s and they've been top 15s. They've obviously played their collegiate stuff as well. So Tommy has played an Irish championship before. So they've both played different Irish championships. But Tommy has the course record at the island. So for an amateur. For the amateur. Yeah. So Darren Clark has it for the pro. So he shot a 10 under in the Irish Amateur Open Championship in 2023. Okay. So there's not going to say there's a feel there of being in Ireland and playing this. Obviously, both being from Wales, they have a lot of experience playing on the links.
Before you get into Sean, the final group are going to be teeing off at 2:00. So about 11 minutes or so now. From the final group teeing off, you might see a couple of squalls coming through. It's the west of Ireland. That's going to happen. We are as prepared for it as you possibly can be. If it gets very heavy, we'll see what comes. But we've already navigated some heavy weather this season. We'll continue to navigate that weather. And before we get into Sean, there, lastly, just a reminder that our coverage today, as it has been for a lot of our broadcasts, is brought to you by AIG. They're a proud partner of Golf in Ireland for over 25 years. They've been supporting the Bogeymen now for 3 years in these broadcasts, and hopefully for many, many more. Sean David.
So Sean David, again, very similar. Okay, his home club's Pile and Config, really Welsh name. I've probably butchered the pronunciation. But again, he came 14th in the Scottish, 44th in the English stroke play. He played in the Irish Open, the Amateur Irish Open. Okay. Came top 60 in that. And then very good, he came 19th in the Lytham Trophy and then 3rd in the Welsh stroke play. So these guys are playing a lot. And they're just getting reps under their belt. So it'll be really interesting to see how they go about this. This is a huge competition for them. Yeah. It's a major in every amateur books, whether that's Ireland, England, Scotland, Wales. So will it be easier playing against someone they know? or not. You know, I presume neither of them wanted to face David Howard and have a home, have an Irishman in the final. So, but I'm really looking forward to seeing these two lads have a cut off each other. I think their games are quite similar,
Sure.
and it'll be interesting to see how they go for it. And like the weather's going to play a big part as well.
Yeah.
And listen, they know the course now really as well as you've been here kind of a little bit early this morning and stuff. So you can already talk us through how they got to the final.
Yeah, let's talk through the route to the final for each of these players. So Tommy Bowen got the better of David Howard 2-1 this morning in the first semi-final match. David's had an unbelievable run so far. I mean, we're talking about Walker Cups is obviously coming here in a little over a month's time. We're going to talk about that plenty. Don't worry about it. But David's really had a brilliant run over the last few weeks. Obviously, Ireland will win the European Amateur Team Championships, then winning the Open qualifier in Dundonald's, and then also just playing in the Open. He shot 73, 69, or
yeah, definitely into the 60s.
So he had a very good second round in particular, and just what a week! Did so much media coverage. He was everywhere. It was brilliant to see. And then Tommy Brown before that in the quarterfinals got the better of Kieran Murphy. Again, it was a 2-up win, and then before that got through Ben Bolton. And then before that, in the match play stages, and he came in 13th seed through the stroke play. So played very well, got through it. Like obviously managed to get his way around the golf course in the stroke play element in a very impressive fashion, and then has continued that form on into the match play, which has been, I mean, for someone that he doesn't have any experience of playing this golf course before, he seems to have got himself very comfortable in it.
Yeah, like it's
more comfortable than I am with this wind.
Like it's a beast of a tournament because you go from stroke play, and as you said, like very rarely has anyone who's led the stroke play has ever got in to win it.
There is that curse.
That curse. So
it's a day for curses, though.
So you go within that tournament, and then it just splits, and you're banned. Then it's man on man. It's just match play. So
yeah.
I think Tommy Bowen did really well to get through there. And listen, he had a hard route round. I mean, I think taking in Dave Howard, as you said, in form is no mean feat.
No. Neither player saw the 18th hole today, though, so far. As Sean David got the 1-4-3, he got the better of... apologies, I've just lost it here. He got the better of Ben Grazzi from Germany.
International, yeah.
And then, so before that, then Sean won 1-up over Freddie Turnell in the quarterfinals. And then before that, again, he got the better of Max Hopkins. He got a 1-up win there. And then beat. Sorry, trying to find here. Got the better of Dylan Holmes. He beat Dylan Holmes. 1-up then in the first round of the match.
So like all the years are really tight games.
Second round of the match.
Really tight games. Everything just kind of one or two up. I think weather-wise, it's just a little bit different this morning, Johnny. Wind has kind of picked up. Rain has kind of picked up a little bit. We do have blue skies to our left, so we're hoping it might get blown over. But I think wind's going to play a big factor. The rest of the has been in 35 degrees, but I think today battling the wind is going to be the big element.
I'm just looking over my shoulder here. I'm sure you guys can see it on camera now. Both players are on the tee box. We're a few minutes out, so love the efficiency here from Lahinch, getting the players in the tee box nice and early.
Also, their new the score carriers, they were new for this year as well.
Yeah.
Big shout out to whoever executed that decision to get the lads carrying the scoreboard.
Paddy Keane runs a great operation here. Himself and TJ and the whole team at Lahinch. I mean, this isn't their first rodeo. You know, they've been running the south here for a few years, and it's a brilliant championship. Obviously, last year we had Johnny Keane winning, and it's been so long since Lahinch had a winner as a member of the south of Ireland. Mm-hmm. So for him to do that there last year was brilliant.
So obviously with these two lads being Welsh, and we spoke about how much this tournament means to Irish people. Like, I mean, these lads would have known the previous winners. They would have known. You would have had the big hitters would have won here. All the big Irish pros, the McGinleys, your Harringtons, all would have won. So interesting to see how what it would mean to these guys to win one of these championships, and what it'll be interesting to ask them what do they know about it in Scotland Wales? How big is the term? Do they know about it? So if when they're playing these amateur stuff and like they've travelled Portugal, Finland, they play these. Is this one kind of special to them? I mean, it's special to us being Irish and Irish players, but just across the water is special to them.
Yeah, it is. I'm sure it is. I'm sure also the fact that point on the Walker Cup qualification is a big factor for both these players. But I'm sure they've also played a number of championships against the younger Irish guys on the amateur circuit. Like I say, I imagine both of these players were playing the European Amateur Team Championships that Ireland won. So like they know the lads who play in the South. So I'm sure they've talked about them. I'm sure they had conversations months ago, chatting to a few of the Irish lads, saying, "Listen, we're talking about going to Lahinch. We're playing the South. What's it like?" So I'm sure they know all about it now at this point. And when it comes to the golf course itself, I'm sure they're well aware. We're going to head over to the first tee now for full on-course coverage, as it looks to be Tommy is teeing off first. Yeah. So. And first ball is away there. Second ball. Second ball there. Apologies.
So wind has pushed both those balls kind of right at the fairway. So have to kind of get up and have a look at that. But strong wind coming in from the left. Both tee shots, both hit pretty well. Both drivers hit. So this hope kind of held on just to that right edge of the fairway.
Yep, no, very good. So both players away. And do you know what? I think it's right to say we were a little concerned about the potential of a little bit of audience drop off from on site because of the no Irish interest. Obviously, David Howard just coming up short, unfortunately, in the semi-final after what's been, like I said, a very busy month for him. But good crowd out there following already. It's good to see. I guess it's just the support and the respect that Irish golfers and the Irish golfing community has for these championships. So regardless of the nationality of these players, they want to come out, they want to watch go golf, and they want to see the very best compete.
Well, especially after last year, as you said, with a hometown winner, crowds were definitely going to be smaller than it were last year. I think that was growing and growing. But yeah, there's a good group of fans out, which is great to see.
So we're just getting to place.
So Jerry, both balls on the right hand side of the fairway, pretty much in line. Maybe not even a yard between them. So could be an interesting day if we've got the same distances and these two lads are neck and neck. So really no splitting them after the first tee shots.
No, I mean, good social golf, isn't it?
So just for viewers at home, just to differentiate who's who. So in all black with the black hat is Sean David. And then in the grey trousers, like grey gilet, is Tommy Bone. So just if you're keeping an eye on that, try and differentiate between the two players on the course.
I appreciate that. I needed that differentiation myself. I'm not going to lie to you. But see, when the squall passes, like the wind's great. It's a good challenge. But the golf course just generally looks lovely. Like it's very nice. The course is for the heat wave we've had for the last few weeks. The course isn't as burnt out as I was maybe expecting it to be, but lovely and lush. When it comes to the Walker Cup in a month's time or so, the TV cameras will be loving it. They'll be waxing lyrical about this golf course, as they should be, obviously.
Yeah, so I think probably about a pitching wedge in, probably about 130 yards ish for both players. So interesting to see what they do here. Will they try and fight this wind and hold one up against it, or try flight one down a little bit? Sean just knocking it short of the green, not getting it right up there with the yardage. So that's still moving back down that slope. So after a second shot, we probably have a little bit of an advantage for Tommy.
The real danger with this hole, which I thoroughly respect and appreciate that I'm not the one playing it now, in particular with this wind, is the really severe drop off short and right of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
The bunkers on the right hand side. Obviously, one of the balls just missed on the right hand side and managed to avoid the bunkers. And then there's another one that just, I don't know how they managed to sit there on the fairway just shy of the green, but it's in great position. But there's a serious risk of coming up short. But then equally well, if you try and go long and try and flight that a little bit further, you can really put yourself into some serious trouble.
Yeah, and I think fighting with this wind as well, I mean, it's going to be hard to try to judge yardages with the wind. A lot of people circling. To be fair, Sean's ball there, probably should give him a bit of space. But it's going to be a little bit of a test of short game here between Tommy and Sean. The screen's upside down here. That's Sean Keeling. Not Sean Keeling. Sean David. Sean David just chipping up there from short of the green. Both players now onto the green. Tommy Bowen just getting a read on his putt. This is Tommy. Just goes on the low side.
So good luck here. This putt should fall from his left to right. And this is a chance to win the first hole for
Sean David.
Yeah.
Um,
and that was low from the outset.
I think both players are struggling with the wind as well, and that puts both of them it is quite difficult, especially being even up higher again from down on the fairway.
We're going to move up to the first.
So we're all square through one. Sean, David, and Tommy Bone. So second hole here now, kind of coming back down the hill, kind of back towards the clubhouse where we were standing earlier. So first par 5, all the way down, you kind of up a little up, and you can see all of kind of Lahinch town, all the way along. Decent, you're going to have a decent big hit. Ideally, perfect shot. You're still going to have to go about 250 yards down and avoid bunkers either side of the fairway. Probably looking to avoid both of them. You're looking to go to blast past them. Probably about 260, 270 yards.
So that's
Tommy Bone.
Tommy Bone, who's just gone off there first. Now Sean David to follow off. Driver in hand for both these players with this win now. I imagine they're going to get a serious amount of distance. It's going to make the screen reachable in 2. There is obviously that run out. I mean, it's a good way down. But well, actually, no. If these players, they could probably carry over it with this wind downdraft. So what we're going to do is, as we rejoin action here at the south of Ireland, we're going to take a quick ad break, and we'll be back to you just after this.
Coverage of the 2026 South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
Take your time.
Life is full of firsts. Some don't go to plan. Some become cherished memories. Some remind us of the importance of someone having your back. Through all life's firsts, AIG has your back. New customers save 15% off your first car insurance quote at aig.ie. AIG. Get a quote today.
Electricity man.
Some people think Liam is a gas man.
But I'm not. Electricity. Yes, we're called Flow Gas, but we do electricity too. The gas part about it is that the gas part of Flow Gas is only part of it.
What the gas, man?
He says the gas part is only part of it.
Well, that's gas.
No, it's electricity. Huh? Take it.
Go on.
When you think electricity, think Flow Gas. Switch now at flowgas.ie.
Did that go in?
Coverage of the 2026 South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
Okay, and welcome back to the South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship here. We are currently on the second hole. Players are just making their way up to their tee shots. I love this hole. This is a great second hole. Great hole here at Lahinch. So it makes its way back to the clubhouse and back to the village of Lahinch as a whole.
Yeah, you were right, Johnny, with the distance-wise. Definitely kind of reachable too today with that wind. Seems like both players really managed their ball over that breeze coming in from the right in from the sea.
So Tommy Bowen did run out of fairway there. He ran into the rough. That was what we were saying was the risk with this wind and with this hole. Is that it's actually only 280 off the tee, 290 to carry. So with this wind, were they safer off playing 3 wood or 3 iron or something like that? Might be over here. Switched out this as well.
So moving on a bit more right of the fairway. Sean David has found the short stuff he flew it over, so he has a really good opportunity here to land this onto the green. Little bit of baked out grass might make it a little bit thin underneath his club, but a great opportunity here to fly this one into the heart of the green. It's on the green. Lovely. Super shot, just rolls, just middle of the green, just a little bit to the back. So perfect match play, as we said, just taking advantage of the better bounce from the tee shots.
So both players are making their way up to and around the green, this par 5. Conditions underfoot are lovely. I mean, we're talking obviously about the heat wave we've had for the last 2 weeks. It's still nice and lush in the fairways, but still very firm underfoot. Playing conditions and seem to be very, very nice, as you'd expect. I mean, that's a given.
Yeah, and but the thing is, you mentioned they are prepping for the Walker Cup as well.
Yeah, but I was expecting it maybe to be a bit more bouncy and just like hard because of how hot it's been. You know, it's just in the country generally, and it really doesn't seem to be the way. They've obviously been putting down a fair bit of water to keep things lush and playing very, very nicely.
So Tommy Bowen chipping from the back of the green here, just overhit that one. I think he just overhit that one, Johnny.
Yeah, wind really still seem to be playing havoc with both players kind of so far, both on the greens and off the tee. there's also, I imagine, the element of nerves. The second semi-final didn't have as much of a crowd following this morning. Obviously, David Howard carried a lot of the local support,
Yeah.
but it's just a big group now following the final out there already so far. A couple holes into it, and everyone's just out and they want to just watch some good quality amateur golf. And here the putt's going to come in there now from this is Sean here, isn't it?
Oh, this is Tommy.
I'm going to get this right eventually.
So his chip just went out to the side and he's knocked that up. So,
So just for people commenting there so far on the YouTube, the final is being played between Tommy Bowen and Sean David, both of whom Welsh amateur golfers, as that hole has been finished
conceded,
and we're making our way over to the third tee box now.
Sean David was in nice and tight for his birdie, so that was conceded. So 1 up. Sean David is 1 up over Tommy Bowen. But third hole, Johnny, I think is it's an underrated hole. I think when we get on to the Dell and the Klondike, it kind of takes a lot of people. But like, I love this hole, par 4. Live a blind tee. You got to put the ball up this massive big hill onto the fairway. You run out of that fairway and you go into rough, and it's an absolute travesty, and you're in big trouble. But if you can get up at the top of that fairway, then you have a lovely vista of your approach shot going down onto the green from a height. And it's an underrated hole, I think, in this golf course because it's right beside the Dell, the Klondike. People kind of forget about it, but a really, really good tee shot here on the third hole.
You can see the group there, like the group of spectators following behind already. Like, it's very busy out there. Obviously, we're trying to get cameramen behind the players as much as possible, but you can, apart from right there, but directly behind the tee box.
So Sean
to the left of it, there is full of fans.
Sean David has the honour.
Golf balls away, good and fast, out on the right hand side. Spectators up on the hill though have found it okay.
And you can just see in that shot with the fairway, you can just see the top of that mound is where you have to kind of rest your ball up there. Kind of a blind shot. You can't really see green or the rest of the fairway. So Tommy Bowen now.
So again, about 270 yards, the fairway runs out. Into this wind now, you can afford to give it a bit of a hit. So as the players make their way off of the third tee box here, we're going to take a quick ad break, and we will be we're back to you with live coverage here.
Coverage of the 2026 South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
Take your time.
Life is full of firsts. Some don't go to plan. Some become cherished memories. Some remind us of the importance of someone having your back. Through all life's firsts, AIG has your back. New customers save 15% off your first car insurance quote at aig.ie. AIG. Get a quote today.
Electricity man.
Some people think Liam is a gas man.
But I'm not.
Electricity?
Yes, we're called Flow Gas, but we do electricity too. The gas part about it is that the gas part of Flow Gas is only part of it.
What the gas, man?
He says the gas part is only part of it.
Well, that's gas.
No, it's electricity. Take it.
Go on.
When you think electricity, think Flowgas. Switch now at flowgas.ie.
The Seed ST01. a precision-engineered tour-grade golf ball at a fraction of the cost of premium brands, built for the perfect balance of distance, spin, and control. Designed in Ireland, Seed delivers every time. Play the Seed SD01 and find the green. High performance, low cost, delivered. Available online at seedgolf.com.
Coverage of the 2026 South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
And welcome back. So we are here at the third hole on the fairway of the third at the South of Ireland. We're just getting cameras into position here. We're back at there we go. We have reception here for you. So the wind there blowing the hat off of Sean David there. And yeah, strong old wind there, as you can tell, as he was getting blown about, as he's making his way through the big group of fans to try and get up to this third green. I think, Michael, you're dead right. It is an underrated hole, even from our side, running up to the fairway there. I thought it was a little bit fitter than that, but evidently not.
So, Tommy Bowen, perfect drive into the middle of the fairway. And this is all about yardage. It's all about the right club. It's all about knowing with the elevation how this is going to go. We're still talking about 170 yards into this green. Wind all coming in from the sea. So it's a little bit into and across. Be some shot for him to get this on. You can see, so from your picture there, from the sea, as you can see, wind coming into his face and then across. If he's going to push it that little bit right, but to judge the club at the distance is very difficult,
especially when with an approach shot onto this green. You want to favour the right hand side of this green, so if you even start it out in the right, the wind's going to push it out even further and make it very, very hard to hold.
So he's just got onto the right side of the green, Johnny. The wind did push it a bit, but he's about a yard maybe a yard off the dance floor, but it's putter in hand. Yeah. So very good shot for his approach.
Trying to do a quick head count here of the amount of spectators out. Probably looking at what, 100?
Yeah,
100?
just under, I'd say. Just under around. It's growing. I mean, from our experience, it grows near the end of the tournament, back nine, as it comes into the last few holes. People want to see that last putt drop, the winning putt drop, and especially on I think there's some All Ireland or something on today. I don't think us Stubbs wouldn't be watching it, but there's some big game on apparently.
Yeah. So apparently there's some kind of kickball tournament going on today. You can handball it too, though.
So Sean David here, Johnny, just short of the green. Again, tricky one. Does he play it into the bank? Does he fly it up on top of the green?
Yeah, it's the only real way I see of him playing this is just as the bump and he's throwing it into the air. Complete opposite to how I thought he would play it, but he's going to have a tricky putt there now because it's going to have to play it up over that bank, up onto the green. It's going to be a fast putt as well because he's downhill. He's got to get it up onto the frontier. Very easily could all run away from him. pretty quickly. Like
So match play circumstance. Obviously, we've got Tommy Bowe on the right hand side. He's on probably pin high on that level. He can kind of roll it in. 2 putts probably wins him the hole from here.
You would think so. Just getting the scores on the doors for you guys here now. Officially, Sean David 1 up through 2. Just getting the official word for you, and there's a potential chance to bring it back to all square, but a lot of golf to be played on this hole before then. So both players are just kind of eyeing up their putts here. Sean David and Tommy Bowen just cleaning the golf balls, getting themselves a little bit settled.
A little bit of discussion on
who's going to be first to play.
Yeah, it does make a difference in match play, massively.
So it's going to be what? Sean David or is it going to be Tommy Bowen? I think from my side, it still looks pretty close.
I think it's going to be Tommy Bowen. I think it's going to have to be him again. Pin high. I think he doesn't have to do anything crazy here. He still obviously needs a good putt, but knock this into the gimme range, and it'll probably give him the hole.
The important thing about that. The important thing about that is obviously that it'll bring the match back to all square if he can. Oh, if he can hit a better putt than that, to be honest.
Not good for pace at all, no. Johnny. That's.
And do you know what? I'll be honest with you. I thought Sean's was a tougher putt from where we were stood, unless it's a big drop off or something we can't see. But I think it actually looks to be flat enough. It'll still be downhill running away from him, but Sean David probably with a good chance to remain at 1 up or even possibly push it to 2. So Sean David here.
Up that little ridge you were talking about,
it's
Johnny.
It's going to fall to the right now and just slides past. But you can see there, that's what I was talking about.
That ridge,
running
that
on.
ridge.
Yeah. Needless to say, that was not conceded.
No, definitely not. I think you're right with that little ridge. Just move that ball a touch on him. And so Tommy Bowen now, he's got a lot of work to do here to nab this. Just knocking it by.
So Sean with his own chance now to make a putt.
And half the hole.
Yeah. Again, far from conceded.
Hey. Tommy Bowen kicking himself with that one. I think he was in the driver's seat there, and he could have let.
To be honest,
Sean off the hook here.
Bad 3 putt there.
I think he knows it.
Tommy.
He knows it as well.
Sean David tidies up. He remains 1 up through 3 holes. And we're going to make our way over now to the 4th tee box. We have a lovely little flyover here, actually, of the 4th hole, which will give you a good idea as to how the 4th hole, this par 5 called Klondike, famous hole, is going to play.
The 4th hole at Lahinch is one of the most famous in the world, the par 5 known as Klondike. Keep your tee shot down the right half of the fairway to allow the natural contouring to bring the ball back to the center. For the approach shot, aim for the V in the Klondike Hill and take a club less to allow for the fairway sloping towards the green.
And so that is the par 5 4th hole here now, the Klondike. Like we're saying, one of the most famous holes in all of Irish golf. There's the big massive dude in the middle of the hole.
Yeah, like you said, there's a valley down, brings everything back into the middle of the fairway, and then you have this massive dune blocking your your approach into the green, and you just gotta get a yardage. Then we put a stone out for your angle of where the pin is, and you just gotta trust your number. Yeah, unbelievable hole. I think tee shot your way back nearly on the beach. One of those holes that just Lahinch is famous for.
The nice thing about this fairway is that if you're on the right half of this fairway, or even slightly up into the right hand side of this half pipe, it should all kind of bounce back down for you. As Sean, that's gone out to the right hand side.
Let's hope you're right and that funnels him back down in.
We're going to put that theory to the test immediately.
Sean hits a hard ball. Like just the last couple of shots there, it's not that his swing is fast. It's a hard shot. There's a lot of club on ball.
Sure, a lot of force on it. He plays fast as well, Sean. He's a fast player.
Right, now after Foxy, maybe it's going to become popular.
Tell you what, though, Tommy Bowen is also a fast player. The two of them don't hang around.
I think
the two of them are making their way off the tee box here now on this famous par 5 Klondike.
What I love about this, Johnny, is hopefully we'll get a shot of it for you. But on the dune right in the middle of the fairway, you have a little V in it, and above that there is the white rock, which is going to give you your aim point. Above that, there is kind of a 4 caddy with a green or red flag for normal days to show when the green is clear for you to fire head on. So hopefully one of our cameramen will get a shot of that for you, and you'll be able to see it.
So as people have seen from the video that we just played as well, with this wind, and generally as is the case for playing the approach shot into the screen, the club recommends kind of clubbing down, because everybody kind of runs away front to back on the screen wall, the old brick wall there behind. That if you don't club up, there's a risk of potentially running up and getting yourself cut up against the wall there. Great hole though. Like this is a super hole. And obviously we were here earlier on, or at least I was here earlier on the year for the Women's South of Ireland, which was won by Anna Abaum. And this is a hole actually that caused a lot of havoc for a lot of players early on in the rounds. I mean, understandably, it is a famous hole and a difficult hole for many reasons. But it's by no means just because it's a par 5, particularly playing down in a crosswind. By no means is it an easy one. First of 2 fun blind holes as well.
Yeah, next we get into the Delve, my favorite hole in the golf course, but this is very close second, and this is when you're looking at, the fun of this golf course, and when you're looking at the architecture side of it. These 2 holes are really, Mackenzie holes, and he kind of does the work then that Tom Morris did at the very start, and then Mackenzie kind of, I would argue, perfected these, and these are 2 of his shining lights.
Well, we can see here the one golf ball is up here on the right. We put that theory to the test, and the theory was possibly incorrect. It didn't quite.
Yeah, so
didn't quite bend down the way that we had hoped it might.
It's going to be a tough shot for Sean. The ball above his feet, everything's just going to pull it all right. Very much above his feet on the side of the dune.
What have you got in here now, Michael? You're the man with the
yards. Still at probably about 210, just over 200 yards in, which when you can't see the green, it just fuddles with your head a little bit. Now he's got to adjust the ball above his feet. He's got to, as you say, club down. He's got to make this go straight.
But I mean, he did what he could there, and just put the ball over the mound as we're making our way up to Tommy Bowen here now. Now a little bit of a squall coming through, but We're just looking for.
I think he hit driver though, Johnny. So.
So what we'll do is I think we're gonna play that flyover once again for you because we're getting a bit of a squall coming through. So.
The fourth hole at Lahinch is one of the most famous in the world, the par 5 known as Klondike. Keep your tee shot down the right half of the fairway to allow the natural contouring to bring the ball back to the center. For the approach shot, aim for the V in the Klondike Hill and take a club less to allow for the fairway sloping towards the green.
So it's a really good shot in there from Tommy Bowen. He flew that driver right of the main dune. So he actually had a shot into the green. He had a good view in and he's hit it right into the heart of the green, probably about 20 foot or so. In the driver's seat.
Yeah, a very, very good shot there from Tommy Bowen. Massive tee shot. Like he took the driver, obviously took the dune entirely out of play.
Yeah, I think Sean David now over to the left hand side of the fairway in some rough.
Which I mean, from where he was a great position to get to there left of the green, giving himself it's a tricky chip to be honest with that dune there left of the green. Everything's going to run away from him from the flag, so I would expect he's going to get a very hard first bounce, and if he holds on to the back or right edge of the screen, he'll be doing very well.
I think you can see that you've got the wall at the back there.
So that wall is I think it's a wall part of OB, or is it just over the wall as OB? But
I think you can, if it's on top of the wall, you can play it. But obviously, if you go over that wall, then you're gone.
I remember actually there were shots of players during the Irish Open.
Yeah.
Playing
John
off
Rahm
the
won.
wall. Yeah, exactly. It's a tough shot here now for Sean.
I think especially considering Tommy's on the green in 2. This is Sean's third shot into the green.
Yeah, I'm still like a massive tee shot there from Tommy Bowen to go right up the dune. So Sean's played this low left. Yeah, that second bounce is what really kind of rocketed him on forward. It's going out the back right of the green. If it holds on, it'll be doing very well. Okay, yeah. So I mean, it's just run out the back of the green, but he'll still be putting that.
Yeah, I'll be putting that. I think. But again, what Tommy has to not let what happened on the third happen.
Yes,
if it comes down to this, but he's got to put it inside a good circle for him to concede. He left that putt on the last hole way too short, and gave him gave Sean an out.
Yeah, he has to have learned from that last hole. He's got the opportunity here now to get the match back to all square. He had that nervy putt. He got that out of his system. Let's be a bit more confident now. He also has the good fortune of just waiting for Sean to play his shot in. So as he waits, he's just like, Sean's obviously already played his third. He's going to be playing his fourth now. Tommy just needs to just wait and, could eventually get to a point where he doesn't need to hit at all, potentially. Or just cozy one up there. And be like, happy days. There we go. This is the second time this year I've walked this golf course
without clubs.
Just saying.
It was a while. It was a long time ago now we played it.
It was a while ago now, yeah.
I'd say it could be a completely different golf course. We need to play it again, Johnny. For research purposes only.
Of course.
So Sean Keeling with a birdie putt.
So Sean David's fourth is away. That's run on past the hole and probably got 3 foot.
I think it's still pretty good from there where it has run on. He's with a little bit of an uphill putt.
Yeah.
But Tommy's just got to knock this close.
That's it.
He's there in 2.
Two putts win it. Get the match back to all square.
And get into the Dell.
Then get into the Dell, exactly. Aaron, we have a video.
Very good putt. It's been conceded. Tommy Bone has got.
There we go. The match is back to all square, and we are moving on to the par 3 fifth, the Dell.
So my favourite hole on this golf course, par 3 Dell. I just think there's no other hole in the world like it. You just gotta get your yardage for your tee shot and hit it over this dune that you have no idea where that green is. There's a white rock on top of the dune that gives you the line, but you just gotta trust your yardage. With the kind of wind, we're kind of facing into it a bit. Wind coming off the right a tad, so you're probably going to aim more to the right hand side of the green. The beauty of this is if you do hit it that little bit long, that ball is going to come back down off the dune at the back. So there is a little bit of a caveat that you can be, it'll get you on the green. Yeah. Having said that, we did think that ball from the fairway on the Klondike was going to come back down. For Sean,
just shows what we know exactly.
But I think with the rain, Johnny, I think things could hold up a little bit.
Yeah, the rain's going to play a little bit of havoc with these guys.
I think the ground's that little bit softer, more softer than it probably is back in Dublin.
I wouldn't try. So these players are just getting. The lads are about just getting ready to hit now. We will have a flyover of this hole, which we'll play for you guys after the tee shots have been played. So, Tommy Bone first to go here. So, he's going through his routine a little bit more. This is always a funny one, I think, in the match play situation of like, how do I play this? How aggressive do I try and be? He hated that immediately.
Probably 145 plus yards with wind coming in, probably at least in one extra club, Johnny.
But there was an applause there, though. Fans liked it. We will get a camera to the hole now in just a moment as Sean David is about to tee off.
What I do love about this hole, Johnny, is the run around after balls are on. See whose is who.
Yeah, it's the excitement. Geez, Sean really got played very quickly. But here we go. We actually have a flyover of this hole here for you, which we'll play for you now. Give you a bit more of a sense.
Immediately after one blind par 5 comes another blind tee shot with the par 3 fifth hole, the Dell. This par 3 is a special hole. The thrill of watching your ball soar over the hill, guarding the green, and hopefully landing near the pin is followed by the excited walk up to see what awaits you. Aim for the white stone on the hill, which will mark the pin position on the day, and trust your distance.
And welcome back to the Bogey Men's live coverage of the South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship here at Lahinch Golf Club, presented by the Pierce Motor Group. So we can see one golf ball here. The second golf ball is just long left, or short left, I guess, technically.
So if I'm a betting man, I think Tommy Bone's ball's on the green, and Sean Davids is just here in the rough. Not the end of the world. He's not going to put her on, but he's got a bit of a slope to knock it down to and roll it down. But again, as you said, Tommy Bone just stand and wait.
That's it.
That's the beauty of match play.
Yeah.
Just wait. one of my favourite holes in the world, the Dell.
It's a great duo.
It's a par
of
3
course.
that's not 200 yards, Johnny.
Yeah, it's for anyone who's going to watch our next television program, Tea Time Czechia, which is coming out on TG Cat in September. It's the exact broadcast date we'll have for you soon. We kind of had this thing we talked about. They played a lot of holes, par 3s that were like 190, 212 yards. You're like, yeah, it's great, but it's a bit of a slog. Like, there's nothing wrong with 120, 130, 140 yard par 3.
That's it, yeah. If we're going to get into the architecture, the test isn't the distance, it's where you can put the ball. So again, a chip above his feet here, Johnny. Probably have to go with a sandwich 60 degree. It looks like he's going to try flop it over.
Yeah, he's going to have to try throw it just onto the collar of the green, short of the flag, and then let everything run. It will run when it gets onto the green. That's, yeah, threw it a little further than what I was saying.
Tommy Bowen is a great opportunity. Again, just knock it in close and then make Sean make that par putt. Okay, I think that's the play here. And then
it nearly falls backwards reading it there. This one should fall from left to right for him. Yeah, it'll start to turn right, or should start to turn right. Both Tommy and I got caught out by that one. No, I wouldn't have given that one.
No, I wouldn't. Do you know, there's very little I'd be given.
Is that your tactic? Just give nothing. Straight away.
Well, I'd miss it, so I'm not giving it to you.
Oh, that one hurt.
That one hurt.
You heard that. Everyone in the gallery kind of felt that one. So, okay, so
bogey for Sean David, and we've got
Tommy Bowen with the chance to have really flipped this match around in 2 holes.
To go one up here at the Dell.
There we go.
Never in doubt. Very positive stroke.
Very good. Very, very solid. So we have a flyover of the 6th hole here, the par 4. We shall play for you now just to give you, again, an insight into how the holes plays, or should play.
One of Johnny's favorite holes, the 6th, called Paradise. If played well, the hole certainly can be. But if you run into the runoff from the tee, the hole can feel more like purgatory. The difficult approach to this well-guarded green is stunning. You're best to come at it from the right-hand side of the fairway. Make sure to avoid the 2 greenside bunkers.
So 6th hole here, par 4 Paradise. Johnny, one of your probably one of your favourite holes on the course.
Yeah. Tommy Bowen's ball out to the right.
We've no hand up from there's only 2-3 people up there.
Sean David now about to tee off as well. What's in hand? Driver in hand.
Oh, a low one. That could be absolutely perfect.
A great shot. Really good. Now, from about 280 or so, the fairway does run out. But we're going to take a quick ad break. We'll be back to you with live coverage here from the south of Ireland just after this.
Coverage of the 2026 South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
Take your time.
Life is full of firsts. Some don't go to plan. Some become cherished memories. Some remind us of the importance of someone having your back. Through all life's firsts, AIG has your back. New customers save 15% off your first car insurance quote at aig.ie. AIG. Get a quote today.
Electricity man.
Some people think Liam is a gas man.
But I'm not.
Electricity.
Yes, we're called Flow Gas, but we do electricity too. The gas part about it is that the gas part of Flow Gas is only part of it.
What the gas, man?
He says the gas part is only part of it.
Well, that's gas.
No, it's electricity. Take it.
Go on.
When you think electricity, think Flowgas. Switch now at flowgas.ie.
Did that go in?
Coverage of the 2026 South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
Okay, and welcome back to the Bogeymen's live coverage of the South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship here at Lahinch Golf Club, presented by the Pierce Motor Group. We're on the 6th fairway. This is a brilliant hole. Like I was saying, and as you probably saw from the video, this is one of my favourite holes in the golf course. Tommy Bowen out on the right-hand side, just in some heavy stuff, managing to get the golf ball, progressing it forward. Where that finished is yet to be seen. He's watching on a little anxiously as he's making his way back to the fairway. And here we have Sean David. Again, wasting absolutely no time. It's a lovely shot. What I really like about this hole is that from where Sean hit in particular, the green looks like a bit of an infinity green, which, you know, I mean, a little bit. There's that bank behind it, but it's a little bit of an infinity-looking green, the way it just runs directly into the sea.
I think because you've got the sea so close, it feels like that when you're hitting it in, and then you've got the elevation change. Other thing, John, like these two, they're straight out of the Ryan Fox school of golf. Just up sea ball, hit ball. Like that was the longest. That was the longest both of them have stayed over a shot, and because they were looking at yardages. Yeah, and it was probably from when they got to the ball, they had both hit within a minute. Including taking
they don't waste any time. Like we were saying, we played 5 holes. We played 5 holes in an hour. Like these guys are playing at breakneck speed. They're playing very fast, which is great. I mean, you can see, you know, we see it a lot of amateur golfers, a lot of professional golfers really do like to take their time over the golf ball. That has not been the case here so far, which is refreshing. I'll be honest, it's very nice. But it's also, do you know what's also very nice? The fact that we don't have the rain right now. Yeah, what's also refreshing is that there isn't any rain now at the moment. We can see one ball here is on the green, another one there, long right.
So Tommy Bowen is long right. Again, Lai looks okay. Looks like he's going to have a good enough chip on it.
Very interesting that he managed to get that much distance on it from the lie that he had. I didn't think he would be able to get that much golf ball, that much club on ball. Very surprising, to be honest. I thought that he would have kind of come up in this fairway here short and maybe run into a bunker. Really didn't see him flying long right. Sean David now with the chance to get the match back to all square. But this is a tough position for Tommy Bowen to be in. To be honest with you,
he's gonna have to flop something straight onto pin. I hope it sticks.
But even then, between where he is, we can see that there's that mound there, and then it's a very small plateau that the flag is on, this back right pin position. Nice. Just having a quick look here. Sports Central 2137 on YouTube. Don't know your real name, but as an Australian of Irish descendants, I'm really enjoying these live feeds. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Thanks very much.
Unbelievable shot.
That's world class.
So John, he's nipped it and he's made it bounce 3 times around the kind of mound you were talking about, and then with the spin had killed it up around the pin. An absolutely fantastic shot. Didn't flop it. It was absolutely fantastic.
Just played that little low spinner in there.
Yeah, a little tie spinner. Not quite, but fair play to him. That's the stuff of nightmares for me. You see me, Chip. You see me in pretty much positions like that all around the West Coast. That's the type of stuff that keeps me up at night. Sean David just going up right of a mount, trying to use the mount to bring it back down.
And it's still on Sean as well. So the greens have been causing a lot of havoc for both of these players. I don't know if it's a pace thing or what is it?
So Sean David has this putt for par. You like to think that Tommy has a tap-in par ready to go. So this would have to hole.
Very good. So hole halved.
Yeah, hole halved. It was conceded. So again,
halved in Paris. And so now our players are going to make their way down to the 7th hole. Great name, 7th hole. Blind Hooky. Another par 4, 411 yards.
Blind Hooky.
Oh, Blind Hooky. Great hole. And what I really like about this hole is the approach into the green. Tee shot there goes over a mound. We'll call it semi-blind, blindish.
2 kind of dunes as well, so a little bit of like a valley.
Playing into the low point between those 2 dunes for sure. And then everything falls from right to left on this approach into the green. You can very easily find yourself getting into trouble.
Short of the greens, a lot of trouble.
Short of the greens is particularly bad, but right is not great either. They may wait you guys away, so maybe that's taking 5 steps to the left, like forward. So our cameras just been asked to skedaddle over to the left hand side. Christian, come all the way to us. We have a flyover of the 7th hole, so we'll play that for you whilst our
The par 4 7th hole, Blind Hooky, runs adjacent to the beach. The tee shot should be kept simple and aimed for the middle of the fairway. Club selection from the tee needs to be taken into account as the fairway runs out, and an approach shot favoring the back right portion of the green is preferred to avoid the danger short of the green.
Okay, so both players have teed off there, and they are going to make their way down to the 7th fairway. We're going to take a quick ad break as we get ahead, because you can see there's a gnarly squall coming in. Squall coming in. So we're going to get ahead of that.
Coverage of the 2026 South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
Take your time.
Life is full of firsts. Some don't go to plan. Some become cherished memories. Some remind us of the importance of someone having your back. Through all life's firsts, AIG has your back. New customers save 15% off your first car insurance quote at aig.ie. AIG. Get a quote today.
Electricity man.
Some people think Liam is a gas man.
But I'm not.
Electricity?
Yes, we're called Flow Gas, but we do electricity too. The gas part about it is that the gas part of Flow Gas is only part of it.
What the gas, man?
He says the gas part is only part of it.
Well, that's gas.
No, it's electricity. Take it.
Go on.
When you think electricity, think Flowgas. Switch now at flowgas.ie.
The Seed SD01, a precision-engineered tour-grade golf ball at a fraction of the cost of premium brands, built for the perfect balance of distance, spin, and control. Designed in Ireland, Seed delivers every time. Play the Seed SD01 and find the green. High performance, low cost, delivered. Available online at seedgolf.com.
Coverage of the 2026 South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
Okay, and we are back at the South of Ireland. Sean David.
Yardage wise, Johnny, probably 135 yards, 138 yards into the green. So ideally you'd be picking a pitching wedge, but wind all coming in from the outside, as you said, short is in big trouble. They may take an extra club and then an extra club for wind. Sean David.
I like that. He played the low iron, just firing a bullet at that green. Long left, just to come down to the right hand side. Okay, so Sean David there. Tommy Bowen now coming up to his.
Again, Tommy Bowen probably about 10 yards ahead of him, so probably about 120 yards for Tom Bowen. For Tommy Bowen.
There is Sean David's golf ball. Our cameraman's buggy is between his ball and the green by about 5 yards or so. So we'll move that out of his way, out of Sean's way. Didn't interfere with play. Just letting everyone know that. Now we're back to Tommy Bowen. Been putting on a very good display off the tee. Been really solid.
It's some unbelievable tee shots. Like there's not much between these two, Johnny, in terms of ball striking and even distance. You know, I think this is going to be tight all the way to the end.
Yeah, it's going to be nip tuck all the way through. As Tommy Bowen looking to hit his approach in. Looks great. You can see that the rain clouds just coming in. Very different approach.
Club drop.
Very different approach to what Sean played. Took a very lofted club in there. It's also gone down to the same position, left of the green, close to our cameraman's buggy also. So we're gonna get that buggy moved, and we're gonna make our way up to.
Jump up.
We're gonna make our way up to the next hole, up to the screen. I'm gonna have to go back to. I'm still on Christian, Connor. And Connor, if you can find a steady shot. To Connor, right, Christian, can you move back to the people? And so,
Sorry. Like, one of you get off. Get off. Just get off because I was like, doesn't matter.
Still on Connor. You can see all the fans there making their way up and around the screen. Both players have gone down to
Some of those turns.
the left runoff there. So both players with tricky up and downs, but like we were saying, short of the screen and in that one singular pop bunker on the right hand side where the real danger areas. Missing down in that little runoff on the left hand side of the green is actually not the worst place in the world. Both players have the ability as well to get up and down here for their pars.
Sean David to go first. He's going to have to wedge this one.
So Sean David first to play. Lofted wedge in hand. He's chipped up.
Very well played.
Very good. And now Tommy Bowen playing his approach on. And that one, Tommy Bowen had gone on a good bit longer there than Sean David. You can see rain really starting to come down here in Lahinch for this south of Ireland. So got a lot of respect to the cameramen and the production team out here braving these west of Ireland elements. You can see the grimaces on the faces of the players as they're walking around the greens. The wind combined with the rain there is pretty hefty. So Tommy Bowen's approach shot ran on quite a good bit more. He's just asking Sean to move his ball mark as well. So Tommy Bowen now with his putt, just trying to save par. Thank you very much, Bruce Mills. Good lad to hear you're enjoying the feed from the US as well. Small country that the US doesn't really give any kind of indication as to where exactly he is. Bruce, comment again, let us know where you are. Tommy Bowen's ball's away, rolls on about 2 foot or so. Not been conceded, naturally, as Sean David has a chance here to par the 6th hole, win the match, and get the match back to all. Say, win the hole, not the match.
Win the hole. Sorry, win the hole. I was like, what? We're going in early.
Win the match. Mathematically impossible. Win the hole. Get the match back to all square. Was what we were trying to say. He will have learned a good bit as well from Tommy Bowen's putt. They were on the same line, similar line. Tommy obviously asked him to move his. Ooh. Okay, that one just slides by. And that was conceded for Tommy Bowen. So the hole is halved in bogeys. And Sean is just going through it again, just trying to figure out what that was, whether it was a stroke or whether it was the green. It's a lot easier the second time around, isn't it, Sean?
Moving on to the 8th, the par 3 8 called Crater. Great little par 3. Interesting with club, but normally you kind of take an extra club due to yardage, probably playing about 160 today. It's probably going to be the flip play that a little bit longer with the wind. Green all kind of goes left to right, but 3 bunkers in around the green can easily kind of catch anything stray. So again, playing with this wind is just they're going to probably play in the wind, let the wind push it back just a tad.
Well, particularly from this angle, wind's going to be helping and off the left. So it's measuring 166 yards from the very backs. They're playing it forward a little bit, which is nice for them. No, I take it back. No, they're not. They're right here on the backs. And I know we left it late. We try and have you on green and par trees. We have a flyover for this hole as well after they hit their tee shots. It's only like 8. It's only like 30 seconds though, but at least it gives us something. So Tommy Bowen is going to be first to play. There is the golf ball of Tommy Bowen. And there is the hole. Tommy's really trying to shape these shots. You can see there he really overturned his hands, or turned his hands over from right to left there, trying to play the ball into this wind. Very kind of like a manufactured type of swing there.
I just went up to get close to it. It was a lovely little punched shot in, keeping it well below the wind.
Sean David with a very different approach, trying to hit that low cut, but getting an applause there. So we do actually have a flyover for this 8th hole as well for Crater. Again, another nice, not too long par 3. So as you can see, the players are making their way over to this 8th green, brilliant green complex, protected by 3 bunkers, 1 short, 1 left, 1 right. Pin position, I just lost, so I'm behind the dune, can't quite see where we are, but we'll get that in a moment. But it's back. No, it's not back at all. Central pin on the left-hand side. I'll get the exact pin positions actually for you, because Golf Ireland are very good and have provided the Golf Genius pin positions. Michael, what's your favourite hole in this golf course?
The Dell.
Really? Okay, so we've played two of our favourite holes now already.
But again, having said that, I think there's a couple on the back 9 that I think are great. I even think 18 is a great hole. I think with Lahinch though, there's not a bad hole. Do you know, every hole, every hole is like, even that Crater is a brilliant par 3. Just good to be back and walking it again and just seeing every different hole. It's just an unbelievable golf course.
There's something special about walking a golf course and playing it, or at least walking it, maybe not even quite playing it. So as you can see, both sides. My apologies, I completely got the pin position wrong. Trying to run and do all these things. Both players, two very different approaches up to this green, two quite similar putts. Tommy Bowen, first to play there. It's going to run down from his left now toward the hole. Really
very good pace control.
Yeah.
That was a very difficult putt to judge just how much he rolled that.
He's really dialed it in since what was it, the second green? Third.
The third green, yeah.
He's really dialed in his putting since then. Much more confident and in his stroke. Sean David here now with another opportunity that it's a long range effort, but an effort and the opportunity to win the hole and get the match to all square once again. Puts away.
A very good roll.
We give him good there, lads, are we? We are indeed. Good.
We're good.
We make our way on up to the 9th hole. Tell you what we'll do is we'll take a quick ad break. We'll be back to you with live coverage here just after this.
Coverage of the 2026 South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
Take your time.
Life is full of firsts. Some don't go to plan. Some become cherished memories. Some remind us of the importance of someone having your back. Through all life's firsts, AIG has your back. New customers save 15% off your first car insurance quote at aig.ie. AIG. Get a quote today.
Electricity man.
Some people think Liam is a gas man.
But I'm not.
Electricity?
Yes, we're called Flow Gas, but we do electricity too. The gas part about it is that the gas part of Flow Gas is only part of it.
What the gas, man?
He says the gas part is only part of it.
Well, that's gas.
No, it's electricity. Take it.
Go on.
When you think electricity, think Flow Gas. Switch now at flowgas.ie.
The Seed SD01, a precision-engineered tour-grade golf ball at a fraction of the cost of premium brands, built for the perfect balance of distance, spin, and control. Designed in Ireland, Seed delivers every time. Play the Seed SD01 and find the green. High performance, low cost, delivered. Available online at seedgolf.com.
Coverage of the 2026 South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
And welcome back to the South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship. Sorry about watching back there. I'm just going to drive the buggy past you. So sorry, yes, welcome back to the South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship. We are making our way down the 9th hole here, called Burke's Corner, par 4, 400 yards. Wind is really starting to play a big factor in the viewing and broadcasting experience, but nothing we haven't handled already.
Yeah, it's getting a bit grey and wet. It's wet rain.
This is that wet rain they speak of, yes.
Yeah, where it's not that heavy, but all of a sudden you're drenched in a couple of minutes.
And just for any people who might be of that hand football persuasion, that doesn't throw in for another 9 minutes. So we're going to ask for your attention at least for another 9 minutes before
Kerry win the All Ireland.
Before Kerry win it again. Exactly. Look at the amount of crowds and see. This is proper like what we were talking about when the Open is on, and you see the umbrellas and You can see the umbrellas there, and Walters, what's it? So we're just gonna again take a quick ad break here, just whilst the cameras are dealing with a little bit of rain, and back after this.
Coverage of the 2026 South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
Take your time.
Life is full of firsts. Some don't go to plan. Some become cherished memories. Some remind us of the importance of someone having your back. Through all life's firsts, AIG has your back. New customers save 15% off your first car insurance quote at aig.ie. AIG. Get a quote today.
Electricity man.
Some people think Liam is a gas man.
But I'm not.
Electricity?
Yes, we're called Flow Gas, but we do electricity too. The gas part about it is that the gas part of Flow Gas is only part of it.
Not the gas man.
He says the gas part is only part of it.
Well, that's gas.
No, it's electricity. Take it.
Go on.
When you think electricity, think Flow Gas. Switch now at flowgas.ie.
Did that go in?
Coverage of the 2026 South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
So welcome back to the Bugman's coverage of the South of Ireland Championship. We're on the 9th hole here called Burke's Corner. Tommy Bowen just hit his drive just left off the fairway, but actually gives him a pretty good angle into the green. Very kind of narrow, long green on this 9th. So even though he was off the fairway, he did have a kind of good angle to get in. He hit a great approach into that green. So yeah, a great shot in there. Round of applause from the spectators. Everyone watching in gives himself a chance. A shortish par 4 today with the wind. And who we have now is we have Sean David just having a look where he's just off the green. Sorry, Sean David just chipped onto the green, so he's in quite tight onto that pin.
So
Sean David here with his putt.
Tommy must have hit one in close there, and the hole must have been conceded if he's already holding the flag. Christian, why don't you just get to the next tee box instead of trying to catch up with everyone, try to get ahead of it? Here we go. Sean David's putt. Sean David makes the putt.
Christian, you go to the tee box. You got shot in the tee box.
And so the players are making their way over to the 10th tee box here now. And they're about to tee off. So Tommy Bowen's still with the honour, the whole half there.
Yeah, so 10th hole called Goats, par 4. Lovely kind of hole. You got to be able to hit this with a kind of right to left shape if you're going to try and get it down that nice and far. With the wind today, probably play a little bit longer if you play into the wind a bit.
Yeah, wind hurting it off the left. It's going to push everything down to that right hand side. Playing up into those dunes, but you know the right hand side of the fairway is also kind of where you want to be with this green kind of tucked in up on the left hand side. Sean David again. Sean David's basically Happy Gilmore. He puts the ball on the ground, walks into the ball, and just hits it. It's all one motion.
Getting both tee shots gone very quickly, you know, like there's no hanging around.
This is speed golf.
Like
speed golf Wales. They breed them fast in Wales.
We're on to the back nine of a championship Sunday, you know. We've only been less. How long have we been playing?
We've been playing for an hour and 29 minutes, and we're on the 10th hole. These boys are the fastest golfers I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's fantastic. Ryan Fox's love children is what they are. So again, just a score in the doors. We have Tommy Bowen is 2 up on Sean David, on playing the 10th hole.
And you can see the crowds have been making a solid effort to continue the group down the 10th hole. And do you know what? For all the talk about goats on this golf course, and even this hole also being called Goats specifically, I've never seen a goat on this golf course.
We saw one a couple of years ago when we played it, though.
Did we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
I don't remember seeing goats that day.
I think we saw one.
I don't remember seeing any goats. Great hole here. So one ball on the right hand side of the fairway here. We can see it. That looks like it could be the ball of Tommy Bowen. Second ball is up there on the left hand side, probably another 30 yards up.
2 fantastic tee shots.
2 great tee shots. Listen, for how fast these lads play and how well they're teeing hitting off the tee, and then their short game's been really impressive. Like across the board, the caliber of golf here now has been brilliant. Obviously, you come to expect that when it comes to the championship final.
You just wonder who outdrove who.
I think they're wondering that as well. Pint on the line for whoever one long drive.
Tommy's pretty adamant he hit his further, so he's
not even questioning it.
So it will be Sean David to go first, about 175 yards in for him. Again, a super drive to the right hand side of the green, as Johnny said. It gives him access to the pin. But 2 monster drives from these two. Lovely draw in by Sean David, trying to hold punt, draw it into the wind. Super shot into the back of the green. Lovely shot, Sean David now. We've got Tommy Bowman coming in. He's probably got 160, 162 in. So we had 160-ish yards in here now for Tommy Bowen. Just double checking the yardage. So
there's the dunes playing a little bit of havoc with the signal here. Tommy Bowen, though, to play off. Now, great drive in. Left hand side.
Gone dead straight at it.
Approach in.
Oh, short. And that is might even stay up there, Johnny. That might start rolling back down a little bit more.
And so,
yeah, missed green. It's from a superb drive. He was miles up there.
Yeah, you can see there the rain and wind really pushing. So you can see here now the serious group of people kind of braving the elements. The wind, as you can see, blowing in from the left hand side. Everyone's got those umbrellas tucked, trying to protect them. Everyone's right hand side is going to be okay. We can see here one particular woman who's really fighting with her umbrella.
It's nearly one of those days where you just forget the umbrella and just get wet because you're fighting the wind.
Take it in the face, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just take it straight in the face. It's too much effort to be pulling an umbrella.
But the camera crew and the spectators doing very well to be contending with the elements. We're not doing too badly ourselves, to be contending with these elements here, but no one gives us any credit. So Tommy Bowen just came up short there. Sean David, apologies, making his way up. So Tommy Bowen, wedge in hand. Straightforward enough for a player of his caliber. Lovely little bump and run up there.
She's nearly jarred.
Yeah. Not much of an applause though. Tough crowd.
As people know from watching the Open, the minute the umbrellas come up, that claps and they stop. Because everyone's holding on to umbrellas. Sean David doing his Matt Fitz impression there, just unlocking the shoulders. Very impressive, these two golfers, to be fair.
Yeah. The two of them are very impressive. Yeah.
An absolute credit to Welsh golf as well, being the final of the South of Ireland Championship.
So it's going to be Sean David here now to putt next. He's just lining up his ball, getting it set up. So he's just stepping up over it. He knows that this is a good opportunity now to get the match back to all square.
And it's in.
And he does. He wins one hole back.
So Tommy Bowen still one up.
That was the half. It was, of course, yeah, because that chip was conceded.
He was two up.
He was two up. So
now he's one up.
So they make their way over to the 11th hole here now. Another par 3, if I remember correctly. Just got to get the book out of the back pocket.
They're moving so quickly. We're going through the golf course at record speed.
I've never made my way around this golf course as fast.
So the 11 par 3, great hole. Again, I feel like I keep saying that. People are going to think I'm disingenuous, but I just love this golf course. So again, a little bit downhill to a green. It's really well protected. 3 bunkers all the way, 4, maybe, the 3 bunkers, and then a couple of hollows at the back. No bailout on this hole. You've got to hit the green and you have to make it stick. A fantastic golf hole, and you can all the way looking out at the sea. What sea is that, Johnny? Am I this right? Or there's my
Probably Atlantic. West Coast?
Atlantic, yeah. Atlantic Sea coming there.
Let's just
my
ask
geography.
people smarter than us. It's the Atlantic, isn't it? It is
There
the
you go.
Atlantic.
Yeah, we just double checked with our fact checker and in the buggy.
Triple checking with the bus.
Assistant director today. It's the Atlantic Ocean. Great hole.
And so our cameraman just literally bullying his way up into the tee box. So Sean David now stood up over the ball. 170 yards.
Oh,
he did not like that immediately. He's done that a few times now where he hasn't liked it, but it's turned out to be actually fine. But he really didn't like that. There's a bunker short, bunker left, and bunker right at the front of the screen.
And there's some hollows around the back which can catch you.
It's a lion bar if we ever saw it.
Shout out to Mal.
So we had a little bit of a lost in translation moment there. Michael, do you want to give people scores on the doors?
So by my calculations, is that Tommy Bone is 1 up now. He was 2 up through 9, and now he's 1 up through 10. So Sean just clawed 1 back. Really like the swing that Tommy Bone is putting on these little punch iron shots, keep them underneath the wind. As you can see, fans all running around, just literally running. Cameramen are trying to fight off people trying to become famous.
We're not literally trying to fight them, just like legally, if anyone's watching. Just a reminder that, of course, our coverage today of the South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship is brought to you in partnership with AIG. We've been a proud partner of Golf in Ireland for 25 years. Been a partner of ours for 3 years now, helping us bring amateur golf, live amateur golf, to as many people as possible.
And what would be great is if you could subscribe to the Bogeyman channel. The view is fantastic, but the more subscribers we get, the more we can do these and bring you more content of all these amazing championships all over Ireland. So yeah, a subscribe and a follow would be much appreciated.
Yeah, essentially, the more people that subscribe to the channel, the more of these broadcasts we can do, the more cameras we can bring. Can't promise that the weather's going to play ball, but basically, the more you guys that subscribe, the more we'll be able to handle the weather that comes. It's probably the best way of putting it. As it looks right now, no balls on the green. As speaking of weather, right on cue, here comes a bit of rain. A bit of rain. It's going to blow through in 4 days.
The way these lads are playing, they might be finished and not get wet. They're playing so fast.
They do move good and fast. After this here, they're coming up to one of my favourite holes. I know I had said 6 is one of my favourites, but 12 is up there for me as well. Castle, a par 5.
Oh, fantastic!
That hugs the beach and kind of built and plays its way up to that castle. Tell you what, though, it would take some man to hit that castle, wouldn't it?
Well, maybe not on this course. I know a good man who's hit it from the castle course. But maybe from here it might take some shot.
So you can see there on the right hand side, Sean David's golf ball. He's been playing over that bunker.
That's a Johnny McCann Texas wedge. If I've ever seen one, get that putter out.
He has far more abilities than I do. And then it looks like Tommy Bowen is going to be down in that bunker on the left hand side. Tommy with his lofted wedge in hand.
A little flop shot.
Beautiful. Here's the rain. Tommy Bowen, wedge, face wide open.
Oh, has he changed his mind?
Just hoping that this rain blows through very quickly for everyone's sake.
Shout out to Link Waterproof for sorting the boys out with some proper good waterproof. They're getting tested today.
That's a good shot there. Very good shot there from Sean David. And you're dead right. The Link stuff holding up nicely. Tommy Bowen now. I think he's just asking. He's just asked Sean to mark it, maybe. Oh no, there's a couple of young lads running across the dunes. So Sean is marking it now after all that. Tommy Bowen. Tough little pot bunker. Oh,
what a shot.
Bunker shot. Brilliant shot there. So ball has been conceded. That shot's been conceded. Tommy Bowen is in for his par. Sean David with a 5 foot putt for his par to halve the hole. All of a sudden, he's got a pretty long tester to halve this hole.
Yeah, but it was a really good shot 30 seconds ago. Is now looked like it wasn't close enough. He's giving it just an extra look now.
So whoa, strong wind. So Sean has this to contend with, as well as just the pressure of trying to have this hole, and that one slides by on the left hand side and he misses, and Tommy Bowen has restored his 2-up lead.
So Tommy Bowen 2 up on
hole. We have
David Sean here.
We have a flyover here of the 12th hole
after the 11th hole,
making our way over to now.
The line from the tee on the par 5 12th hole, called Castle, is 10 yards to the right of the Doe Castle in the distance. A good tee shot puts the green in range for the long hitter, but threading the bunkers will be tough to set up an eagle opportunity. If playing as a 3-shot hole, a layup to the right side of the fairway will open the green for the approach shot. Don't go left.
So we are here on the 12th hole. Players about to tee off right over us, just over there. We're going to wait for them to get into position. We'll get a camera to that position as well. So, yeah, as you can see, come on in here. Just come out. What's that, Ron? What are you doing hiding from the camera? You can see, the book is barely holding on, but players are about to tee off. This is a brilliant golf hole.
Yeah, you've got to keep everything right. See all the way down the left. With this wind now, pushing everything out to the sea as well.
Goes away.
Just like that. Probably 4 seconds after they were ready to hit.
These guys are the fastest golfers I've ever seen in their life. There's a speed golf national open that these boys should be playing at.
The referee's exhausted here. She's just trying, can't keep up.
Personal best around 18 holes. So we're waiting for Sean David to... There we go, Sean David just hit us off. So we'll take a quick ad break and we'll join you on the fairway here off the 12th hole.
Coverage of the 2026 South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
Take your time.
Life is full of firsts. Some don't go to plan. Some become cherished memories. Some remind us of the importance of someone having your back. Through all life's firsts, AIG has your back. New customers save 15% off your first car insurance quote at aig.ie. AIG. Get a quote today.
Electricity man.
Some people think Liam is a gas man.
But I'm not.
Electricity?
Yes, we're called flow gas, but we do electricity too. The gas part about it is that the gas part of flow gas is only part of it.
What the gas man?
He says the gas part is only part of it.
Well, that's gas.
No, it's electricity. Take it.
Go on.
When you think electricity, think flow gas. Switch now at flowgas.ie.
The Seed SD01, a precision-engineered tour-grade golf ball at a fraction of the cost of premium brands, built for the perfect balance of distance, spin, and control. Designed in Ireland, Seed delivers every time. Play the Seed SD01 and find the green. High performance, low cost, delivered. Available online at seedgolf.com.
Coverage of the 2026 South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
How long on the ad break? Okay, yeah, we are welcome back to the South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship. It's a blustery 12th hole, a castle in the background here at Lahinch. 12th hole, 2 drives down the right hand side. Both players, I think, just caught the wind a little bit and rode it. We're just making our way up to the golf balls now. I think it takes the approach into out of play for both of them, to be honest. Particularly with this wind. So from where both players are, I think we're probably looking at the 200 odd yards into the screen. The real trick with this, we're in danger with this green, are the 2 bunkers on the right hand side. Everything kind of falls down towards them, even though, again, like, classic length bunkers, the surface area of them is, the actual bunkers, is quite small. The collection areas of these bunkers probably twice the size of them, if not 3 times the size of them, and they really do grab it in. So from where the boys are, that's
a little bit
there.
A little bit of trouble for the lads.
Getting to the green is not really going to be doable from where they are. So I would say they're going to need to lay up maybe even 70 yards or so short of those bunkers, because if they try and go anywhere near them, they're going to run into it. It's going to really take par out of play and start bringing a bogey into it. Whereas for Sean in particular,
I say there's a bit of chat between the 2 lads. Obviously, they know each other from Welsh golf, and it must be kind of weird for them, to be the only Welsh lads here having, they were chatting to each other, to be fair, about the way the balls are pitched. Yeah.
There's a player, there we go, there's a player down there, if we can get focus. There we are. So Sean David, he's got that dune to contend with, get it ball over there. He's hit it. He's getting a round of applause. I'm still trying to source it myself, but it seems to be okay. Like I said, got the round of applause.
Tommy Bowen
here now. He's also just playing to position. He's on the left-hand side of the fairway. Maybe just ran into that first collar.
Yeah, just a little bit into the rough, but a decent shot. I think both players out of the rough now, laying up. I think you're right, Johnny.
Both players doing pretty well what we thought they would do. Play to position 180 yards short of the bunkers. don't mess with those, especially with the pin position. There's loads of room to the right of the pin on the green.
I also think
back yourself to get up and down for birdie.
I also think the wind coming in here, with lie you need to get a bit of height to get out of the hollows or the side of the dunes. It's just not really doable.
No, absolutely not. So good, solid play there. Still very friendly between the two lads as they're making their way around the golf course, as you're saying. I imagine the fact that they are the only two Welsh boys in the field, and obviously it's the two of them in the final here. But Tommy Bowen has restored that 2-up lead with a brilliant up and down from the bunker. It has to be said, that bunker shot he hit, superb, absolutely sublime. Putting the kick in distance, nearly holding it himself. And Sean really not doing himself a huge amount of favours out of this. He didn't quite manage to get it out. Obviously his lie was a lot worse than what Tommy had, but he's got a great line up to this green here now.
Probably is about 200 yards in, just over 200 yards in.
That's it. His bunker just in between, on the line of the flag. He's on fairway though here. Ball is away.
Just right of the green.
Yeah, polite applause from the spectators there.
He's got over the bunkers, right side of the green, so he'll have an up and down for par. All about now, Tommy Bowen in this kind of first cut, and can he nip this in close?
So great opportunity here for
Tommy Bowen. That's cameraman Johnny.
Tommy Bowen.
He's gone straight at the pin, Johnny. Tommy Bowen.
Tommy Bowen hits a great shot in the 12.
How long have you been sitting on that one?
Hours.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I've been sitting on that longer than these boys have been teeing off as how fast they're playing. And Tommy Bowen just fixing his divot. See, that's good golf course care right there.
Yeah, you learn that in the hills of Wales. Tell you, I was just thinking, these lads are playing so fast. Are they getting the last boat out of Dunleary to Holyhead? Like,
yeah, they must be in a rush somewhere. But do you know what we were talking to?
I mean, they must have a flight home.
We were talking to the referee, and she was saying that the boys had predicted a time that they're going to get around it. So obviously they know each other very well. They play together a lot. That they know they're both fast, and together they can get around the golf course very quickly. Something I probably wish I knew before they hit the off, and we would have just had cameramen on different holes, because these boys are so fast. We're sprinting around the place, traversing dunes and jumping across bunkers just to stay ahead of them. So fair play to the boys. They're very fast and playing so well. Whilst we're catching up with the boys, and whilst they are figuring out what they're going to do, Sean David is just making his way down to the right hand side of the green. Just a reminder that all of our coverage today and for a lot of our broadcasts is brought to you by AIG. They've been a partner of Golf in Ireland for 25 years, been a partner of ours for 3 years now. They're a great supporter of Irish amateur golf, both at the elite level with the Irish Amateur Close, but also with all the interclub competitions. They do a lot for amateur golf in Ireland.
They also do my car insurance, but that's neither here nor there.
Golfers can get a 10% discount on their car insurance if you just input your Golf Ireland number, which is a very good little incentive. Sean David here, wedge in hand. This one's going to be played in. It's going to be played in low. Yeah, 1, 2, stop.
Ooh. It's good effort.
I thought that was going to grab a lot quicker. for him. It's obviously how I think how he would have drawn it up, but I like the aggression from him. Obviously, he knows he needs to push a little bit here now.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up to the 13th, Tommy Bowen's on in 3. He's got the opportunity to kind of just
go 3 up. You know, would be nearly put the kettle on time.
3 up's very different to 2 up.
Massively.
And coming up as well as a great, I know we've been saying this for
another great hole.
But 13
just if anyone was under, he drops it in.
Wow.
Tommy Bowen 3 up. If anyone was under any illusion,
Tommy Bowen over to 3 up now. So through 13, 12, apologies. 3 up, great birdie. Like we were saying, he just played that. It was a good, solid championship golf. He tee shot just into the rough, plays to the number, giving himself a wedge in middle of the green. Boom, puts it.
Yeah, no, even though he hit it out kind of wide right off his tough sheet at the rough, he was smart about how he got back into it and gave himself a chance at birdie. Yeah, and if anyone's under any illusion, Lahinch is a very, very, very good golf course, and there's a reason it's in a lot of top 5 in the world. So we're moving on.
Moving on to the 13th hole here. So 13th, the pro tip here is a faded tee shot in the left of the green will give the best chance of hitting this drivable par 4. If you're unable to reach the green, a layup to the left half of the fairway will leave the easier approach to a small green. So what we'll do is, whilst Dunes are playing a little bit of havoc, we're going to take a quick ad break and we'll be back to you with action from the 13th hole at the south of Ireland.
Coverage of the 2026 South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
Take your time.
Life is full of firsts. Some don't go to plan. Some become cherished memories. Some remind us of the importance of someone having your back. Through all life's firsts, AIG has your back. New customers save 15% off your first car insurance quote at aig.ie. AIG. Get a quote today.
Electricity man.
Some people think Liam is a gas man.
But I'm not.
Electricity?
Yes, we're called Flow Gas, but we do electricity too. The gas part about it is that the gas part of Flow Gas is only part of it.
What the gas, man?
He says the gas part is only part of it.
Well, that's gas.
No, it's electricity. Huh? Take it.
Go on.
When you think electricity, think Flow Gas. Switch now at flowgas.ie.
Did that go in?
Coverage of the 2026 South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
And welcome back to the South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship here at Lahinch Golf Course, presented by the Pierce Motor Group. As you might have expected during that ad break, our Lightning McQueen golfers have teed off, and two great shots there from both players. One particularly good tee shot, which had oohs and ahs from the spectators.
I got some intel. They cancelled their ferry back to Holyhead tonight, so they're staying in Dublin tonight. And they said that they're staying in Dublin, but they were never ever going to be slow. They just said they hate slow play. So the two of them, just as lads that know each other, just wanted to bomb it round.
I respect that. Like, you know, fast golf is very impressive, and they're playing good fast golf. I mean, also we saw it during your Open, and it was so refreshing. It was so refreshing seeing Ryan Fox just step up, hit the golf shot, step up, hit the golf shot. People were talking about it like it was something revolutionary. All he was doing was just playing well and playing fast.
I also think this is another 36-hole day for them. Then they got to drive back to Dublin, so it's a lot of golf to be playing. So they got to play fast to then, to get out here at a reasonable time as well. Like I said, driving at night wouldn't be fun.
No, absolutely not. And so there is one golfer. It is Sean David, who's there on the left-hand side. Just came up just short of the green. Got a very interesting little approach to this flag. Dead straight on line with the flag. Tommy Bowen has gone into the Valley of Sin there, short right of the green.
Crater of Doom over there.
Just kids run around the place. The disapproving look from a few people.
Yeah, the tutting.
The tutting. So Tommy Bowen shot there. He ran up expecting to see something, but that didn't quite work out the way he anticipated. Sean David now making his way to his shot. Delicate little chip. The other thing about this, and you can see it here on camera, is the mounding to the right hand side of between him and the flag. You can bound it up. There it is. Plays it up short, runs it up toward. It's ran on. It's finished nicely pin high, about 7 foot away. So the wind is continuing to gust, and as Tommy Bowen came up short again with his second, he's going to play it up. He's got the entire green to work with. He's running it toward the hole.
The only sounds please. The players. Just have to tighten the plastic.
Sean David here after Tommy Bowen hit a pretty nice approach with his third, was conceded, so he's in for 4. Sean David with the chance here now to win one back, get the match back to him to be just 2 down.
It's a big putt in the match, really. If he doesn't get this, he stays at 3 down.
He's starting to fight against the golf course, and if this doesn't drop for him.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Look at the dudes. This is the stuff that people are going to be coming over here in a month's time watching. A great putt.
Huge
from
putt.
Sean.
To keep it alive.
Putt.
Keep it alive.
Looks great. Got Lahinch, Ireland in the sun, nowhere better.
Yeah, the sun's coming out now. It's
Sun has emerged here now. You'd nearly feel bad about wearing the waterproofs, but I tell you what, they were the right call for a while there. Players are making their way up to the 14th hole now. Par 4, 461. It's going to be playing pretty short, nicely downwind for them. It wouldn't be helping off the right hand side. There's the one bunker on the fairway, about 270 off the tee.
Yeah,
which I don't think should be an issue with them. Wind helping off the right, they can probably start on that bunker and let it draw down to the fairway. And both players, as you can see, are now on the tee box.
Just a reminder that Dylan Bowen is 3 up with 5 to play.
Is he 3 up?
Or 2 up?
Sean just won that.
Oh, sorry, 2 up. He just won that. 2 up, 5 to play.
2 up through 13. So Sean David has won the honour as we're on to the 14th. And Sean David, you can see there through the long grass, teeing off. I feel like these lads are in a rush.
Like I said, they're staying in Dublin. They cancelled the boat home.
Tommy Bowen standing over his driving iron in hand. And the players are making their way down the 14th fairway now. And as the players make their way down to the 14th fairway and the closing stretch of this South of Ireland, we're going to take a quick ad break. We'll be back to you just after this.
Coverage of the 2026 South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
Take your time.
Life is full of firsts. Some don't go to plan. Some become cherished memories. Some remind us of the importance of someone having your back. Through all life's firsts, AIG has your back. New customers save 15% off your first car insurance quote at aig.ie. AIG. Get a quote today.
Electricity man.
Some people think Liam is a gas man.
But I'm not.
Electricity?
Yes, we're called Flow Gas, but we do electricity too. The gas part about it is that the gas part of Flow Gas is only part of it.
What the gas man?
He says the gas part is only part of it.
Well, that's gas.
No, it's electricity. Huh? Take it.
Go on.
When you think electricity, think Flow Gas. Switch now at flowgas.ie.
The Seed ST01, a precision-engineered tour-grade golf ball at a fraction of the cost of premium brands. Built for the perfect balance of distance, spin, and control. Designed in Ireland, Seed delivers every time. Play the Seed ST01 and find the green. High performance, low cost, delivered. Available online at seedgolf.com.
Coverage of the 2026 South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the Bogeymen's coverage of the Irish South of Ireland Amateur Championship. We are on the 14th hole called the Valley. Update here, we have scores on the doors. We have Tommy Bowen 2 up over Sean David. So the 14th hole, nice par 4, very well protected. They've hit 2 big drives all the way down. They're going to give a flick of a wedge in, Johnny, I think, into this green. So it'll be a wedge game to see who can take this hole.
Yeah, and then so both players are here on the left-hand side of this fairway, and both of them blocked out from the flag. So it'll be very interesting. You can see Tommy Bowen there.
They're side by side.
He's just going to be able to see a little bit more of the flag than Sean David, but this green also falls from right to left. So Tommy Bowen tried to bring it back, didn't quite draw in for him. So he's gonna have a long putt in for his birdie. Sean David now, he's got even less a view of the flag. You can see there on the right hand side, he's just gunning the pin.
Yeah, just blocked out by that mound on the left, so you can just see the top of the flag if he's going to go and try and knock it in close.
Wind's helping as well. It's pushing off the right hand side. So even if he just tucks or puts the ball over the right edge of that dune, short of the green, the wind should push it back. This is the first real sign of indecision we've seen from either player. Sean switching wedges a couple of times there.
We're real deep into the back nine. We're like, it's the 14th of a Sunday, Championship Sunday.
And there, he's played it out to the right hand side as well. A much more aggressive line.
Oh, it's going. He's got the thumbs up from Tommy.
Shot.
Tommy walking around and giving him the thumbs up.
Yeah, so just come up short of the flag. He's got about 9, we'll call it 10 foot to the hole. And then you can just see the crowd, the spectators making their way up to this choke point. Up to this choke point over the 14th fairway. Great. It's great to see the respect for 2 non-Irish lads in the final. Good turnout from the membership here for this championship. It's been brilliant. This, along with all the championships this year across the board, have given some really good moments. Obviously we had Stuart Graham winning the East and catching the hole-in-one. Me screaming somebody clipped that. We had Patrick Keelan winning as well.
Then we had Dylan Keating as the North.
We had another Rogan Sound winner, Mark Haddon out at the West.
All brought to you by the Bogeyman. Funnily enough, there you go.
All broadcast.
You can
live.
sit on your couch and you can watch all the championships.
And that's just
here on the Bogeyman channel.
That's just from the men's side. We obviously also broadcast the Women's Amateur Open earlier on this year, and next week we're going to be over in Enniscrone broadcasting the final round of the AIG Women's Close.
And of course, we actually played last week.
I feel bad for our cameraman. They don't know it yet, but they're in for.
They think Lahinch is tricky with some doings. I'm not even going to tell them because they're not even listening to me.
They don't have the heart.
They can hear you talking. They can't hear me on a headset. But Enniscrone is going to kill them.
Yeah, so it's going to be Tommy Bowen is going to be first to play. Ben, if you take a hard left, Ben, the next hole is that way. It comes back this way. So Tommy's putt coming up short there. He wasn't particularly happy with his approach shot, which left him with a lot of work to do. Now Sean David, who hit a lovely little approach in.
I mean, he drains this. It goes back to 1 up, going down 15, which is big. Sean David.
He liked it there for a minute, didn't he?
He thought it was in.
Yeah, it's very good. And Tommy Bowen just conceding that putt. So Sean is in for his 4. Tommy Bowen now. Pressure on to maintain that 2-up lead before the players make their way over to the 15th. And
Again, pull the
putt.
trigger so quickly.
Yeah.
Tommy Bowen 2 up through 14.
And you're going to see there the spectators moving their way over to the far side of the green. And just making their way up to the 15th tee box. 15th called Broad's Vision.
Index 1, hardest hole on the course, this par 4. Want to hit your shot down the right and avoid the bunkers on the left of the fairway. And then you got to be really accurate up into the left side of the kind of green. Tough hole, but another beaut.
So a little bit of back and forth from the players there. I think they went up to the tee box and they came back and then changed club. But wind will be into off the left hand side for them. So the fairway really narrows up around like the 270 mark. They seem fine with this. They just hit so fast, and even when the guys, Sean's dropped his club every so often. Even when he drops the club, you're just like, still pin high, like. Like last time we did it in the par 3 on the left.
Yeah, he was just down in the hollow.
Yeah. Tommy Bowen just watching on a little bit there.
Just making sure.
Yeah. So players are making their way down the 15th hole here now. I wonder what the score is in the All Ireland. Doesn't matter. We're here for the All Welsh final here now today between Tommy Bowen, who currently has a 2-up lead over his compatriot Sean David. Weather seems to have been holding now for the last few holes as well, which is lovely. Rain has temporarily subsided. At the pace of play that these boys get around the golf course, they might be finished before there even is another shower. You can see there the fairway lined with spectators, patrons, as some people might call them. Umbrellas are obviously down. Sun is out. We're into the closing 4 holes of the South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship. If you have a hawk eye, you might even see 1 or 2 spectators practicing their golf swings with the umbrella in hand. The grind never stops. we have an unofficial score in the All-Ireland final. I will get an official score for you. Yeah, half time in the All-Ireland football final. Kerry have won 8 or 11 points to Mayo's 10 points. It's a 1 point game at half time. Half time was about 9-10 minutes ago. Sean David first to play here on the right hand side of this fairway. He has about 233 left of this hole. Pins on the right hand side. There's a bunker short right of this green, another pin high right of the green, another bunker on the left. One on the left really, unless you're bailing out, isn't coming into play at all. But Tommy Bowen has a great line to this flag. And Tommy Bowen has hit, and his ball is on the green. It's getting an applause from the fans. So I'm running to catch up with Michael. So a very good shot in from Tommy Bowen. You were still behind him there.
Yeah, I think it just nipped off the back onto the back fringe. He did your classic snap of the fingers, trying to get it to catch a little bit. But it's a very good shot, but just probably not as good as when he had first hit it and saw it in the air.
Yeah, you can see it there, kind of ran out the back and along on the flag, but he run out a good bit. Sean David had coming up short left. I didn't think that bunker on the left hand side was going to be in play for either of these boys with the spin position. He must have tugged that approach of his. Thankfully, though, if it is in the bunker, he's got a lot of green to work with. He can throw it a good bit of the way there, but that's a miss, to be honest.
I think he's just short. Yeah, he's short of the bunker, so he'll have a chip on.
I'll tell you what, though, from these two positions, you would actually rather be in Sean's. He's got a lot of green to work with. Mm-hmm. Get it on the put-in surface, let it run away. Tommy is a little bit of a funky lie, just like a lot of severe runoffs to contend with.
Mm-hmm.
So, wedge in hand, throw it up there. It's going to catch that ridge and run away a lot. Lovely shot running down to the hole. Super touch there from Sean. And again, for the man that's 2 down, he really started to ask the questions of his playing partner.
Mm.
So Sean's just going around. You can see there, like a super touch. He caught that bank.
Yeah, beautiful shot.
Lovely down toward the hole. Really, really nice shot.
Just massively puts the pressure now on Tommy, who has to chip this one close.
Yeah. Tommy Bowen here now, just It's actually not as tricky a shot as I saw from our angle. Running down, it's all going to run down off the back. It's fast. The pressure is certainly on Tommy, even though he has the lead.
Mm-hmm.
The momentum seems to have moved across to Sean. And the coolers, the metal black wheel. If you twist that will move your exposure. So Sean David. Tommy Bowen, our current leader, who is 2 up. Tommy Bowen to putt here now. As we were saying, he has the lead. For now, he is 2 up. That putt has been conceded. Sean David has a chance to cut the lead in half.
It'll take an extra little time on this. I think it won't be as fast. I think this is a biggie.
Like we were saying earlier, big difference between 3 up and 2 up.
Mm-hmm.
Huge difference between 1 down and 2 down.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, lovely. Very, very, very nice. So 16 is T-box is just up this way to the right, back of the green, and it plays back down here to the right-hand side. It's a downhill par 3, 195 yards. I know we were saying we like a little short par 3, but with this wind, this is going to be a really hard green to hold.
Yeah.
There's 4 bunkers surround this green. One a well bit short of the fairway even, which, let's be honest, not really a play for these guys. 2 bunkers, 1 bunker either side, 1 left, 1 right, and then 1 back left. For my money, it's that front right and back left bunkers that players really need to look out for, because playing downhill, downwind, it's going to make club selection a little bit trickier.
Mm-hmm.
You want to try and land it on around the flag. It's going to run out either that hollow directly behind the flag or into that bunker left of it, or you get the club selection wrong. You think the wind's taking too much off of it, you're going to end up in that bunker.
Yeah, and I think the way things are going, I think landing it as a good bit before the pin is going to be ideal. Or I kind of have to make sure it kind of nips on then after that.
Sorry, repeat that for me, mate.
Yeah, but just with where the pin is, I think if you could drop it short and let it just release a little bit, that would be ideal. But then, as you said, it brings the bunkers into play.
Yeah. That's the next green there. So our players are on the tee box, ready to tee off. We need to expand our vocabulary beyond this is a great hole.
That's just Lahinch. It's just everything's great.
It is just Lahinch. But you can see here, hybrid in hand.
No, it looks like a wedge.
Connor, you might need to move to the right hand side to get out of the top of the right. We'll get down low. There you go, wedge in hand. Okay, so wind's obviously playing it a lot shorter.
Yeah, front of the green didn't release though.
No. We know that the picture's dropping out a little bit there, guys, but that's just dunes. We're playing with dunes. We got big dramatic dunes. Tommy Bowen. There we go. We got another angle on it for you there, guys. Tommy Bowen. Just working to get a nice position for his nice stance. I think he's moving a bit of like divots or something like that.
Just as Tommy Bowen has his nose in front, so does Kerry over Mayo.
Yeah.
Just by a point.
Tommy Bowen with the one shot lead or one hook lead. There you go. He's also gone with a wedge. Came up just short of the first golf ball. Both golf balls there on the middle front section of the green. And players are going to be making their way over now. We're going to make our way up to the green as well. So it's just a one-up lead, as we're saying, for Tommy Bowen, as he and his playing partner, Sean David, are coming up to the 16th green. We were talking about the kind of fun, joking nature between the two lads, but you can kind of feel that the atmosphere has tensed up a little.
Just a little. I think coming into the last three holes, definitely.
Just from kind of being in and around them, you can definitely feel okay. There's a bit more tension here.
Just want to reply to a comment on the YouTube saying that we have too many ads. Reason we have ads is because the dunes block out the Wi-Fi and you'd be looking at a black screen, so that's why there's a couple more ads in Lahinch than previous ones. To make that clear, it's not any other reason. The Johnny McCann snap of the fingers.
The ads are obviously
just blocking dunes. We're on a links course in Clare, so that's what happens. Decent put there by Tommy. Just leaves it to back. It's definitely not conceded. A little bit too much there, but a good kind of pace put. Now, Sean Davis got to follow him in and nip it in close.
He'll have learned a lot there, to be fair. So, you would have thought that this was an opportunity for Sean to win one back, because 17's a tough par 4. It's tight enough tee shot into, again, not the biggest of greens, and then 18 is a super hole, but although it's a long par 5, for both players, reachable.
With this win today as well, kind of in behind
from Tommy's side, you gotta say advantage is with him now.
Yeah, but he's also, I think he is the bigger hitter, not by a huge amount, but maybe by 10 yards, 10, 15 yards.
So this ball should start falling right, and it aggressively falls to the right. Okay, so I can't see the two friends calling good.
No, not quite.
Especially not when Tommy has ran on quite a good bit.
So this is Tommy for his par.
Falls away.
Oh.
Just slides past.
So this putt for Sean David.
Connor's coming. So Sean David here now with his putt
to win the
hole, get the match back to all square. He's certainly taking the most time over standing over this one. Yeah,
I don't blame him.
Listen, this is get the match back to all square, win the South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship, and he does it. Pars enough to get the match back to all square. Players are going to be making their way over to the 17th tee box here, which is up to the left hand side. 17th tee box is just around this dune that the players are walking around now. So yeah, 17th tee box here now.
It's got a bit spicy now. All square except for 17.
We're running down the road here now at Lahinch Town. 17th hole. Oh, how do you say that? Pons Asinorum?
It's got to be Latin.
Sure, yeah, I'll go with that. Sean hits his tee shot. See, the tricky thing with this hole is, as much as you want to commit to your golf swing, wind's pushing the golf ball right to left. Everything's being pushed toward that hole. It is all obviously out of bounds all the way down the left-hand side of this hole. I'm sure the players wouldn't be worrying about that. Good athletes like these, but for us, mere mortals, they would be. Okay, so as our players are making their way over to the 17th fairway, we're going to rejoin the action with a quick ad break. We'll be back to you from the South of Ireland just after.
Coverage of the 2026 South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
Take your time.
Life is full of firsts. Some don't go to plan. Some become cherished memories. Some remind us of the importance of someone having your back. Through all life's firsts, AIG has your back. New customers save 15% off your first car insurance quote at aig.ie. AIG. Get a quote today.
Electricity man.
Some people think Liam is a gas man.
But I'm not.
Electricity?
Yes, we're called Flow Gas, but we do electricity too. The gas part about it is that the gas part of Flow Gas is only part of it.
Is that the gas man?
He says the gas part is only part of it.
Well, that's gas.
No, it's electricity.
Huh?
Take it.
Go on.
When you think electricity, think Flowgas. Switch now at flowgas.ie.
Did that go in?
Coverage of the 2026 South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
And welcome back to the 124th South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship here at Lahinch Golf Club, presented by the Pierce Motor Group. We are on the 17th fairway, halfway down the hole. It's all square.
It's tight.
The championship is as tight as it can get. The players are running down.
For the nearly up in the Guinness World Records for the fastest round of golf Lahinch has ever seen. No, but like the two fantastic kind of drives, give themselves about 165 yards in, maybe.
So it looks like it's going to be Sean David to play first. He's just going through club selection. Again, figuring out the wind. You can feel the temperature dropping a little bit as another squall is threatening to approach. But the pace at which these guys are running around the golf course, it could be packed right in the clubhouse. But then
A little bit longer over the shots now. There's a little bit more thinking into these last two because they mean that little bit more maths done by Sean. Right side of the green. He's on the green in two.
yeah, great shot. Right hand side of the green there. He's going to have a long put in there for Sean David. But Tommy Bowen on the complete opposite side of the fairway.
Straight away, straight at the pin.
Oh, right at the flag.
From the rough on the left-hand side. Gets the applause.
Great shot. It's held onto the green. Yeah, lovely shot there from Tommy Bowen. Great way to respond after losing the last two holes.
Advantage, Tommy. I mean, we're neck and tight here now. It's kind of every shot could be the championship winning shot nearly.
Yeah, it is definitely very close. It's getting very serious here now as we're running around dunes, making our way up to the 17th green. Two good approaches in, but like the pace that Tommy Bowen just hit his approach shot in caught us all completely off guard. The ball had barely stopped. Sean's ball had barely stopped, and Tommy Bowen, boom, straight in, and hit a great shot.
Fantastic.
Really, really good shot. And now, I mean, like, Sean's obviously got a good put in, got a decent enough look. It's a long range effort.
Here's one.
So it's going to be Sean David first to put. Long range effort from his side. He's got a ridge to contend with for the first half of this putt. So Sean David here now, just lining up his putt. This is a birdie attempt. Put away. Oh, it's a great putt. It just slips out and goes a couple of foot beyond. Excuse me, apologies for the coughing.
Oh, it's just nipped by.
Another one just slides by for Tommy Bowen. And so the hole is halved in pars as the players are going to make their way over to the 18th tee box here now.
Bit of a grandstand finish here.
It is, yeah.
So 18th par 5 up to the all the way back to the clubhouse, all the way in the left you have road. Listen, you could get home in two. One of these guys is going to probably try and get home in two here. Give themselves a chance to win this one. You want to be to the left or centre left, right, really, to have your shot. And then you got to be really precise with your second.
Sean Holland's a tee shot there. He liked it straight away. Tommy Bowen just following up.
So like the lads are hitting before people have even stopped moving. They don't even care. They don't even care. They don't even see them.
They don't care. It's great.
Tommy Bowen.
So as the championship's making its way down the 18th hole, I'm not going to call it the final hole just yet.
Just in case.
Who knows what might happen next. The match is all square between our two Welsh competitors.
Just a reminder, there's two Welsh competitors in the final today.
That's it, yeah.
If anyone's been watching hasn't noticed.
Yeah.
Both of them chasing the first big major of their career.
Yeah. And you know what? For the last hour and a half now, weather has cooperated very nicely as well. It's really helped kind of elevate the feeling of this championship. These two young men looking to claim, like you're saying, their first championship here at the venue of the 2026 Walker Cup. Dean Robertson, the Great British and Irish Walker Cup captain, has been walking the fairways. I'm sure he's been keeping an eye on both young men. as well as the whole field, with the wider field as a whole. But there's a lot more at stake than just this match between two mates.
Yeah, massively. And like I think it's been neck and neck. You know, I think if you look at Tommy Bowen has nipped ahead and probably played just that little bit better quality. But then, to be fair to Sean, he's clung in there and he's dug his nails in and he's made pars and a couple of birdies when he needed to get it back all square. So you couldn't, if one of them wins it on this, you couldn't say they didn't deserve it. But you're right, this could go to playoff territory. The stand line will have to wait for the lads back to Holyhead if it does. Great finishing hole all the way back into the clubhouse. Kind of the St Andrews Road all the way down the left. It's a deadly finishing hole. Deadly.
Sean David on the right hand side of this fairway here. He will be first to play. Tommy Bowen is on the left hand side. There's a search party, it looks like, making their way out. There's a search party on the left hand side looking for Tommy Bowen's golf ball. We're being told his ball's back here. Yeah, spotter's back here. There's a golf ball right here, yeah, on this dune. Yeah, Tommy Bowen's ball has been found, so all is okay. It looks like these balls are neck and neck, to be honest with you. I think it looks like Sean David might be first to play. Yeah, I think Sean David might be first to play, even if Tommy Bowen is going out first. I think Sean might give him a minute to kind of assess his lie and figure things out. So the two players are just looking at each other to see who's away. I think it's going to be Sean David first to play. Tommy's just on a straighter line. Okay, so it is going to be Tommy Bowen first to play here.
He's got 214 in to the green, and Sean has 207.
Yeah. He's just assessing the greens book. Where's the best place to leave this golf ball? Nothing has been able to separate these two countrymen, these two mates. We've seen plenty of movement. Tommy Bowen going up early, getting to 3 up at one point. That lead being clawed back. That lead has been clawed back to all square, and that is where we currently sit. Tommy Bowen now. Tommy Bowen about to hit. Iron hand. So it's out on the right hand side of the green. It's coming back in. It's drawing back in. It's come up just short. It's running onto the green. It's running lovely toward the hole. It's going to be the front section of the green, maybe middle.
Yeah,
great shot.
Great shot. Not as close as it looks from back here, though.
Very good shot.
Very good shot. A little bit of pressure now on Sean to get it in tight.
Now Sean David hitting his approach in here now. He's got a much simpler shot than his playing partner. The ball is away. He's thrown it a bit further. It's going in toward the hole. It's a great shot in as well. Sean David on the back of the green. So it's all coming down to this 18th green.
Can someone make a putt?
Aaron, can you put the Christian's camera? Aaron, can you put the Christian's camera? So both players on the 18th green here in 2. It could be a grandstand finish. Eagle finish, potentially, between these two countrymen. Dublin may have to wait if one of them wins in pretty fantastic fashion. I know they were saying they're going to head back tonight, but the 19th is a great spot, you know. Maybe other pubs are available.
Maybe Dublin is the spot all night then, Sunday night. You can make a few calls, get coppers open late, you know.
Oh, yeah,
You've got connections.
Not that well connected. Tommy Bowen has just made it up to the green now. Sean David following up as well. A super approach in there from Sean David. The resiliency shown.
That wasn't athletic at all.
Mike, climbing up on the wall just to block the dog.
I know.
You're awful.
Could have really ripped
Two super shots there from both players. It's going Tommy Bowen first to play here. Long range putt from the front section of the green. This pin is out in the back. It's all going to swing right to left. The wind's going to push it right to left as well. That's a slow putt. That has left a lot of work to do for Tommy Bowen. It's the third hole all over again.
Yeah, he's left that very short, Johnny. He needs to knock that into at least kick in.
Nerves have potentially gotten the better of Tommy Bowen, as Sean David, for the first time in this championship, has the opportunity to take the lead, and with that would also take the win.
Perfect time to lead, really, isn't it?
It's the best time to lead. You can do what you want for the first 17, but give me a putt to win the championship and take the lead for the first time on the 18th. Sean David just picked his line firstly. He's just assessing it from the other side. So Sean David stepping over this putt, 15 foot away from history, and it just slides by as well. So that one is rolled on and it's been conceded.
This has to go in, Johnny. This has to go in to bring it to a playoff.
Tommy Bowen with the opportunity to have, and there it is. That's game over. Sean David is your 2026 South of Ireland Amateur Open champion. He was behind all day to his friend, his compatriot, Tommy Bowen. But when it matters most, the 18th green, 2 putts for his birdie, and he wins the 2026 South of Ireland Amateur Open Championship.
So the trophy
presented by Pierce Motor Group.
So the trophy was won by a Lahinch man has now been won by a Welsh man.
So Sean is going to go through the necessary scoring and administration, and following on from that, we will have a quick word from the champion. Congratulations from the members as a very well-deserved winner. Respect from his playing competitors and from the spectators who walked the 18 holes and many more with him. As he goes in to do the necessary, and as he heads off, we will be sure to have a word with him in just a few moments. So, as I mentioned, Sean David is going to go through scoring. And once he does that, we will have a quick word with him, congratulate him on a brilliant championship.
Okay, because he's going to come back out.
So we are going to have a quick word with the winner. Michael, you're going to... Which camera are we on here now, guys?
You're looking, had your back to the camera there.
We're on this camera here, actually. Jeez, is this your first live broadcast or something?
I was getting called by a camera and turned around.
No, we are going to have a quick word now with our winner, as he's just completed.
Sean David. He's just in scoring.
He's completed scoring. And
Great match for a one-on-one match. It was brilliant. You know, it was neck and neck. Then there was a big lead. Then there was a clawback, and then all the way down to the 18th. You know, 2 unbelievable shots in. You know, 2 very, very good golfers. And I'll be honest, I couldn't have told you who they were before today. Obviously, I saw them moving up the leaderboard throughout the week as I was looking at it, but I didn't know them from Adam. But really impressed with 2 of them. I think Sean hits a very hard ball. So we can. I think he's just coming out now. So we'll try and get a word on now.
So I think Sean is going to have a quick word with Brian Coe from the Irish Independent. Michael, can I grab the microphone off of you? So we're going to come over here, and then we're going to have a quick word now with our champion, Sean David. Get the buggies out of the way here.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Cheers.
Sean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Sean.
Cheers. Yeah.
So how was that? You're the 2026 South of Ireland Amateur Open champion.
Yeah. Bit speechless, really.
Bring the mic. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, bit speechless. I don't really know what to say, to be honest. Yeah. It's just what a golf course. It's been a great week. There's all my competitors, playing partners all week have just been great. I've thoroughly enjoyed every minute of being here, especially in this part of the world as well.
You were playing with your countryman there, Tommy Bowen. Yeah. Is that a good thing, a bad thing, a bit of extra pressure, or did it relax you a bit?
I think it definitely relaxed me. We've known each other for so long now, and we both play very quick. We both play very fast, so we know what each other like. We know how each other plays. So it's just helped having someone I can talk to and actually know on the other side of me.
For sure. And the round seemed to kind of swing in momentum a couple of different ways. He got up there by 2 or 3 at one point, and you managed to turn it back around and took the lead there on the last.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's a great player. He's phenomenal in what he does, and I just got very good on the stretch. So just didn't make limited the mistakes and just kind of just played my own game like I've done all week, really.
Well, the ferry back to Holyhead might have to wait now. I imagine there'll be a little bit of celebration tonight.
Yeah, there will be. I do have a hotel booked in Rosslare tonight, but that might change later, so I'm not sure yet.
But listen, enjoy it. Congratulations again.
Much.
You're the 2026 champion.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
Thank you. That was, of course, the 2026 South of Ireland Amateur Open champion, Sean David. Thank you everyone so much for watching. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to the Bogeyman YouTube channel. We'll be back again next week with live coverage from the AIG Irish Women's Close Amateur Championship in Enniscrone Golf Club. Gorgeous golf club. Can't wait to see you there. Make sure to tune in.